Welcome to the Mom Entrepreneur Success Podcast with Mariana C. Ruiz, the podcast for the go-getter mom entrepreneur who refuses to let motherhood slow her down from achieving success and making an impact. Tune in Mondays to learn the success secrets of top influencers who also happen to be moms so that you can reach the success, freedom, and impact you desire.
Ready to create success on your terms, mom entrepreneur? Head on over to marianacruiz.com/success to download your copy of the game plan. It's a step-by-step process to get you results and enjoy every step of the journey. Because as mom entrepreneurs, it's about designing a business around our lives and not the other way around. Plus, I also walk you through areas where you might get stuck to help you avoid the pitfalls that so many of us have to go through. So head on over to marianacruiz.com to get your copy now. Hey there, and welcome back to the Mom Entrepreneur Success Podcast. So today I got a huge plot twist for you. I, over the last 2-3 weeks, have been traveling a lot. So I went to San Antonio and had some photo shoots done. Finally, it was my first branded photo shoot that I did for my business, and the photos turned out amazing. If you've been following me on Facebook, you saw a couple of them, and so that is the first travel. And then we went to Dallas to visit family. We went for a birthday party and just really enjoyed that time over there. Then I flew my mom in from Boston to watch my kids while I went to the Business by Design conference. So I have been in Business by Design since about December of last year. It is James Wedmore's course all about how to build a business by your design. And it's been a really, really amazing journey, learning everything from James and starting to really implement the strategies into my business. And I started to generate passive income revenues from my business because of his program. Started putting things on autopilot using Facebook ads and really starting to up level in that way in my business. And so that has been absolutely transformational. So when I was, right before we left, I was actually doing an affiliate promotion for the Business by Design, and it was a really awesome experience. It was my first big-ish affiliate promotion. I had done a couple affiliate things here and there where I would write a blog post. This was the first time that I was in a live launch and actually, sending out emails, doing Facebook Lives, doing ads. And I did it there was only about, I think 15 of us promoting, and everybody else that was promoting was huge names, like Zach Spuckler and Tiffany Lee Mymaster and, Rick Mulready, huge names. And so I felt like a tiny fish in big waters. And it was really cool. I just learned so much, and it was amazing. So then we went to Business by Design Live, where I got to meet all of those people and some other really amazing people. It was a small group. There was only maybe, I think, 50 people, anywhere from 50 to 60 people tops in that room. And we had a 2-day intensive training with James, and he personally coached me on my business, and I had so much clarity. So one of the things we did there was hot seats on you come to the hot seat with a question, and then you literally just ask the question and get feedback on that question. And so that allowed me to get a lot of feedback from a lot of different people about my business and what I'm doing. And it was really, really, really informational, really transformative. I am so grateful for that experience. And one of the things that came about while I was there during the time is that I felt as though I've been hiding a little bit under this whole mom entrepreneur umbrella, because the reason I originally started my business was to help others, to serve others. And that is what motivates me, what fuels me. This is what lights me up in every single way. It literally gives me goosebumps to see my clients smile when they get their first client or their fifth client, or when they've been stuck with a certain thing, a mindset block or anything in their business, and we just like move them over the hump. And it's like, for me, that is what literally fuels me. It's that impact. And through helping more people, through having, different forms of working with people, I've been able to touch people in different ways. And that has only like snowballed my desire to impact people. And it became super clear that this is my true message. My true message is that I want to help others to make a difference in the world, to get out there and help others, and to be paid well for it. So when I got back from the Business by Design conference, it was then Nurses Week. And as you know, I was a nurse for like 7 years. Well, I technically am still an RN, but my point being, I was a bedside nurse, and there were so many things. I was literally saving people's lives. I worked in a ICU setting, and after that, I worked as a transplant coordinator, literally saving people's lives. And one of the things that I would see all the time is we were just not compensated in a fair and just way. And so when I came into this online space, I had a lot of blocks around money mindset and, can I help people and make enough money to meet the needs of my family and to do everything that I want to do in my business. And working through that, it allowed me to see, and I was forced, right, to work through it because of the situation with my daughter. And I had to learn how to sell. I had to learn how to get comfortable with the sales process. I had to do it in a way that was genuine and that was authentic to me. And most importantly, I had to learn to feel really, really good while selling, because at the end of the day, that was what was important for me to, continue to help others and to continue on with my business. So I decided that while I was at the Business by Design conference, it was really interesting because what I saw was that a lot of people had never done anything to do with one-on-one sales. And I call that like, one-on-one selling, because you're literally getting people on the phone, doing discovery calls and selling. And so what I realized is that is kind of a unique thing that I am doing. And when I was in nursing school, that's actually how I put myself through nursing school, was working at a vitamin shop where I was making commissions off of the sales that I was generating at that time. So I was selling different supplements and things in the actual vitamin store. And so right? And so I had that experience, but then when I had to sell my own stuff, I really struggled with that. I really just wanted like a hospital admission office to intake all of my clients and deal with all of the sales, and then I would service them. This was my genius idea. At any rate, this is something that I had to work through, and it's something that did not come easily at first, and now is something that I love doing and something that I do with pretty much every single client that I have. Because what I noticed is I do only take clients that want to help others and want to make an impact. And what I noticed is most of them are really, really struggling with sales and selling and feeling comfortable selling. They don't want to be pushy. They don't want to be salesy. And what ends up happening is that, you get stuck for a very, very long time. So what my new focus is going to be is to really hone in on helping entrepreneurs who want to make an impact with their sales and marketing, but mostly with sales. And so that is going to be the focus of everything going forward. I am still a business coach. In fact, I'm about to finish my certification with the International Coaching Federation, IFC or whatever, ICF. And here's the thing, like, I'm still a business coach. I still will help moms, but I've also helped non-moms, and I've also helped men. And what happened is, I would have clients that I was doing a lot of live streams inside of the Entrepreneurial Moms group, and clients who were not moms or clients who were men and are not able to access the live streams. And I really felt like it was getting to the point where it was just a disservice to all of my clients and my messaging. I was just not in alignment. Like, when people say not in alignment, this is what they mean. Like, it's not all just flowing straight, because things are jagged. And so this is what I truly want to continue to talk about. This is what we are going to continue to focus on. Yes, we're still going to talk about time management and productivity. Yes. Yes, we're still going to talk about sales, marketing, and business building, because at the end of the day, we're still doing all of those things. But what we're going to do is just change the branding a little bit. So the new podcast name is going to be called The Impact Driven Entrepreneur. And my hope with this podcast is to really kind of change the way we do the content. I want to serve you on a much deeper level. So a lot of the podcasts coming up will have additional resources, additional content that you can get outside of the podcast, and it's not going to be for sale. It's just on like an opt-in type of thing. We will change up the Facebook group. It's not going to be the Entrepreneurial Moms group, but that is still in the works at this time. And so for now, you can just contact me on my Facebook biz page if you want to connect. But this podcast will still be available here and at MarianaCRuiz.com. You will still have access to all the previous episodes, but from now on, all of the new episodes will have the new branding. And so that is what we have going on over here. We got a little plot twist, a lot of clarity, and if you have never had like clarity like this, or having to up level in your business, or feeling like, things are just not right and you need to twist, but you're like not sure how to do it, please seek support. And I really look forward to seeing you, if you are in the midst of something similar, actually making that transition and up leveling, because it is so expansive. The feelings that I've had are nerve-wracking and also really, really expansive all at the same time. Over the last week, as my team and I have been kind of planning this out and what it will look like in our business. So thank you again so much for listening, and I can't wait to share with you the very new podcast called The Impact Driven Entrepreneur. Have an awesome day. You've been listening to the Mom Entrepreneur Success Podcast. Be sure to head on over to iTunes and leave us a rating and review. By reviewing the show, it helps the show to be found. Have an awesome day.